This is my first video in quite a while. Why? Because for the past 4 weeks, my kids have been in virtual home school. Their school has offered a 4 week curriculum for them to do at home, and it involves live classes and projects between live classes and asynchronous things and apps and links and calendars and schedules, and it's incredibly complicated. And somehow we've managed to make it work. I've put a lot of trust in my kids and given them a lot of independence. And sometimes they mess up, but 9 out of 10 times they get it right and they manage to get into their classes. They manage to complete their assignments and they manage to get it all done. But today I dropped them off to school for a hybrid model. So they'll be going to school for 1 week and then they'll be back home for another week. And then they'll go back to school for another week. So this is how the school has arranged how they will be taught this year. And I dropped them off at school this morning. And on the way in, we were following all the instructions on how to get to school and when to wear your mask and how to dress and how to use hand sanitizer and what to do. And when you first pull up in the school, you can see all the faculty is wearing a face shield and a mask. Everybody is standing far apart from each other. All the children are being asked a series of questions. Do you have a fever? Do you have a sore throat? Are you able to taste and smell things, etc.? And they're all given a temperature scan. And I had this thought, like, this is not what school is supposed to be. And it is what school has to be right now. And my son said something. He's like, Mommy, today is going to be an amazing day. We get to go back to school. And in that moment, I was reminded of the power of our attitudes to form our actions and to yield results. He didn't even know what today was going to be, but he was so excited that he got to go back to school in some form. And it meant that he was happy and meant that that was going to follow up with some happy behaviors, like he answered those questions and he did his temperature scan so cooperatively and he was so happy to do it, so excited and so enthusiastic. I was also reminded just like how contagious our mindsets and attitudes are. I was nervous and worried, and the moment he said that, I just lightened up. I felt enthusiastic. I felt grateful. I felt happy. I felt hopeful. So, like, in just a second, I went from nervousness to hopefulness. So, in this time where it's so hard, where there's too many demands on our time and on our emotional bandwidth, to kind of pay attention to our mindset, knowing that our mindset leads to certain actions and that yields results, but to also recognize that our mindset is contagious. I mean, why don't we choose the open mindset, the happy mindset, the optimistic, the enthusiastic mindset? If even just for a moment in time, it makes a difference, maybe that's all we need for the rest of our day.